Okie dokie. Tickle's Tale. Written by Stephen Cosgrove. Illustrated by Robin James. Sometimes too much curiosity can get you into trouble. A serendipity book. Whoop.
What?
The font was just a little too close. Okay, serendipity. All in all, in the land of serendipity, there was very little magic beyond your imagination. Even so, high in the crags and crannies of Machu Picchu, near the crystal lake of mirrors,
It makes
yes, a zigzag, like a lightning bolt.
No.
Zigzag.
No.
Okay. Oh, an M. Oh, okay. Near the crystal lake of mirrors stood a small stone castle where odd magical things happened. Here, lightning flashed.
M's look like
Look. Here, lightning flashed and cracked on crystal clear days, and rainbows arched above the walls of the castle keep. For this was the castle of the wistful wizard Wink, master of illusion and magic. Yes, beautiful rainbow, yes. I don't know if we can see that. It's a little dark. Okay.
I'll take it.
The wizard Wink was a kind and gentle wizard who actually read more than he whizzed his wizardry. He would sit for hours bathed in the golden light that streamed like ribbons through windows opened wide, reading books about this and that. Around him on dusty shelves and a rickety table were powders and potions stored in vials and vases. There was purple plume powder, dream dust, feathered flames, and other such puffery much needed and used in the wizard trade. Although he knew other wizards, Wink did not have many friends who slept over or even dropped by for tea, for they were just as reclusive as he. Stella, if you're not going to be laying down, I'm going to get the other book.
He's just not listening.
That's okay. Oh, there we go.
The cats.
Did I skip a page? No. Who he had instead, and who was still a friend indeed, was a
Daddy,
bright...
Look at me.
Yes, I see you look cozy. A bright white cat called Tickle. He was called Tickle because he loved to tickle his own pink nose with his fluffy tail as he ran around and around, trying to touch one to the other.
I like Chewy.
Tickle would tickle and turn and tickle until the tickles turned into sniggles, and the sniggles into giggles, and the giggles became gales of laughter.
I want you to sing.
You want me to sing?
Sing with this book.
You want me to sing with this book?
Yeah.
Tickle had full run of the castle, and he would prowl about as cats are wont to do. Sometimes he would look for scurrying mice that never seemed to be found. Mostly, he would spend his days on a shelf, curled in a warm ray of sunshine.
I can't see the book.
From his lofty perch, he would watch with a lazy eye as the wizard Wink read from his book of magic and whisked and whipped his potent potions.
Daddy, look at me now.
I see you now.
I'm so cozy.
Good. You can still see the book?
Yeah.
You still want me to sing it? Now the wizard didn't have many rules, and the rules he had were simple and brief. Sip your milk, don't you slurp, and never, never touch the magic. Content with the fact that Tickle understood the rules, the wizard set out one day for the village and left the kitten all alone. Take care, my little fuzzy friend, said he, and he put on his wizard's cap and coat, for I won't be long. With that, he was out the castle door, as Tickle's tail whipped sassily about. The one thing about cats,
What is he doing?
that makes them almost magical
Daddy?
and slightly mysterious,
Daddy?
is
Daddy?
their
Daddy?
curiosity.
Daddy?
Of this trait,
Daddy?
Tickle had
Daddy?
tons. What?
He's gonna be lonely.
He's gonna be lonely. Well, Wizard Wink has to go to the store or something. Harum, he thought.
Hey, can you get back to that page for a second?
Reverse.
What is he doing?
He's leaving. He's gonna go to the store or something. Harum, he thought, as he stretched and arched his back. I am very curious if there is any milk in the dish. With that, he pussyfooted across the wizard's table. He jumped to the floor below. He wandered and wandered and wandered about the castle looking for his saucer. But look though he might, no dainty dish could he find.
Look at his tail. It's into the book.
I see. Hrum, purred Tickle, as he rubbed his tickly tail around a ladder's rail. Curiously,
What's her name?
Tickle. When there is no milk, there are always mice. Beyond milk, mice are nice, very nice indeed.
How old am I?
You are 4.
Then how old?
Off he ran to look about for a mighty mouse, or many mice that might be skittering about. Tickle looked here, Tickle looked there, but nowhere could he find any mice, or for that matter, even one single mouse. He looked in the knot hole, in the castle wall he looked, in the untripped trap, in the dusty hall he looked, and looked, but look though he might, Tickle found nothing, nothing at all.
I said talk in this book.
Oh, I get to talk again now? Okay.
Yeah, I want you to sing and talk.
Sing and talk?
Sing, then talk.
Okay. Curiosity will always get the cat and Tickle. And Tickle was no exception.
What is that?
What's what?
Who's that?
That's Tickle. It's just nighttime. It's supposed to show that it's nighttime.
But why is she gray?
Because it's nighttime. It's like a shadow's on him. Quickly he purred the words out loud while thinking of gallons and gallons of milk. Yep. At first nothing happened. But then the skies turned purple, crickled and cracked, and lightning flashed and thunder crashed. What?
Daddy?
Yeah.
It was supposed to put like this.
When all became light again, Tickle looked about for his magic meal. But there was nothing there.
I'm a little kitty.
No saucer, no milk, the floor was bare. Beyond his sight, through the window bright, the crystal lake of mirrors turned milky white. But the cat just didn't see. Hurrum, he purred, as cats often do.
Did he purr like this again?
Yep. Maybe I should try it again. With his eyes scrunched tight, he meowed the words until they echoed all through the castle. Yes, like Whitey, huh? This time, as he chanted...
Hey, he's Whitey.
He sure is, but he's got long fur.
But
He
he's-
thought and thought of
but
the
he's
largest
Whitey.
mouse
Whitey.
he might.
Daddy,
Once again,
Daddy.
the skies flashed with lightning and crashed with thunderous roars. But still and all, nothing happened. Nothing
It's
happened.
morning. It's morning, Tickle.
Nothing happened at all. Nothing happened, that is, save for just out of Tickle's sight, a mouse the size of a house rushed from the castle and galloped into the meadow beyond. Now, the warning was still on the page. Don't use this magic more times than 2, though hungry indeed or curious you are. But as we all know, cats rarely read something more than once, and Tickle's curiosity was tainted.
Wake up, Tickle.
Without thinking of the
Tickle,
consequences,
wake up.
he chanted the magical words once
I'm
again.
trying to wake up, Tickle.
We must have missed a page. Yeah, we missed this page. Back when it was time that curiosity tainted with a bit of hunger got the best of Tickle, the wizard's cat. He happened to find himself on a rickety table looking about for something to eat. With his tail idly twitching,
Did we
he
miss
sat there in a
this
pool,
page?
nope, just this page, of light on the wizard's book of magic delight. Tickle looked around and then he looked down.
Look
It was
at
then
this
that he saw the most curious
jar.
words
Look
indeed.
at this jar. Look
If
at this
hungry you
jar.
are,
Look
I
at
see
this
the jar. If starvation you fear, say these words and food will appear. Hocus pocus, lavender locust, brighten my eyes, bring dinner to focus. Below these words was an ominous warning. Don't use this magic more times than 2, though hungry indeed or curious you are.
Daddy, look
And now we
at
can
hair.
get back to where... Oh,
Daddy, look
hold
at
on. Let me
hair.
show that page that we skipped. Sorry. Okay, there's that page that we skipped.
Look what I did to your hair.
And then I don't think I showed that page yet. Yep, there's that one there. Okay,
What page?
this page. And now we're on to this
You
page,
did to do this.
which I already read most of the
You
page, but then
didn't
we're
do
back.
this page.
Without thinking of the consequences, he chanted the magic... I did read that page. Magical words once again. Hocus pocus, lavender locust, brighten my eyes, bring dinner to focus. What do you think happened?
I think she's
Make
selling
sure I didn't
unicorn.
skip another page here. Oh, I would have. Look at that. But this time, the third time, there was no thunder, no lightning. This time, the third time. How can that be the third time? Yeah, I did read that one. Definitely read that one. I definitely read that one. Oh yeah, I guess it's the third time. Whatever. This time, the third time, there was only a puff of purple dust and a special spark that settled scarily about the cat. Tickle didn't have any time to worry or wonder at this odd event.
What's his name?
Oh, is that Wizard Wink?
Yeah.
For out of the window he spied the Wizard Wink, wandering up the path and back to the castle keep. Tickle looked about to make sure that all was in order.
What's
Then
the
he
wizard?
leaped...
What's a wizard?
That's a wizard. It's a person who does magic.
And does the disappears.
Maybe if that's part of their magic. You made me lose my place. Oh, then he leaped to the shelf where he always slept. There he plopped himself down and pretended to be asleep. Just in time, it would seem, as the wizard waltzed in the door carrying a polished pine pitcher. Nothing more. There's the wizard, way up there. Well, the wizard shook his head curiously as he scratched his long white beard. Said he, all of this is a bit odd. The Lake of Mirrors has turned into milk and cream, and I was passed out on the road by a mouse the size of a house. Whose magic could this be? The wizard winked. Oh, the wizard winked, looked and looked, but nothing seemed to be amiss. The vials and vases were where they should be, and the magical book was open just as he had left it. No, I did not. Humph, grumbled he, as he shook his head. All this must just be an old man's imagination. With one eye cracked open and the other asleep, Tickle watched and waited. But nothing happened. Nothing at all. The wizard busily bustled about as he whistled a tune and poured some milk from the pitcher into a dainty dish. Once filled, he put it on the floor. There, my little kitten, he said, as he stroked the cat. I knew you must be hungry, so I slipped into the village while you slept and brought you a pitcher of milk. Without further ado, the wizard went back to work and Tickle lapped at his dinner, delighted with his deception. Ah, yes! He was very relieved that he didn't get caught.
Daddy, he's...
And the moral of this story? Curiosity cannot be bought.
Daddy,
what they say is very true.
Daddy, Tickle is...
When you're...
Daddy, Tickle is...
Okay, stop, baby. When wrong, you'll always get caught. Not by him or them. Listen to the moral. This is what the book is teaching you. So listen. You know what curiosity is?
No.
That's when you really, really want to know something. You're curious about it. You want to know about it. Curiosity cannot be bought. What they say is very true. Listen, I'll get Chewy in a second. Listen to the moral.